Okay, girls, as promised, I had told you I would show you a couple little tips and tricks that you can use as a customer or for your customers with Younique. You can tell that I use my pencils a lot, so they're down to the nubbies. But what we're going to do is on anyone that's doing a makeover with you, the goal is to put the pencil...
Blocking it.
Okay,
Sorry.
we're blocking. I'm going to get you to go this way. The key is to put the pencil this way and straight up at the outer part of the eye. So basically, in most cases, her eyebrow would be about here. The girls are wearing them a little fuller nowadays. So we're going to go there, and it should end somewhere about right there on the eye of the outer part in a line like this. Now, if she were to look straight at the camera, the outer part of the color of the eye is where it should arch, and that's where she arches, so you can see that too. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to turn this way a little bit. Normally, if she did not have any brow, I would have been making a little line here. You're going to go upwards toward the point of the arch, right up in here. And the cool part is we will be blending this out as well, so don't worry if it's like thick. Okay, now we're going on the top part, and you're going to just kind of fill in a wee little bit. This is the Prim eyeliner pencil that we're using right now. You're just going to go on the outside and the outside and down right here, and then filling in any little hairlines. Now, again, this is where she's naturally at, so she would have been normally filling in a little bit more than that, but we're not going to do that right at this moment. Now, I'm going to get Beautiful, our eye pigment, and what you do to make this look a little bit more natural looking is you're going to get a little bit on your slant brush, tap it, and then what you're going to do is in the middle of all that, you're going to fill in with your eye pigment called Beautiful. And again, this is just in the center. And what this does is it'll give you a little bit of more of a three-dimensional look, 3D look, rather than it being flat. And if you need to, you can fluff the brows up with your eyebrow brush. Now, what I always do after that is I go back with our pristine pencil, or white pencil, and just underneath, right in here, I'm going to kind of follow right up along where this line was at to highlight and make that area look a little bit more pronounced. Now you can use a brush or a Q-tip to kind of just blend that out. And what it ends up doing is, I'm glad she's whispering that I'm blocking, is it gives a cleaner look and it makes the eyebrow pop out. So the next thing I'm going to do is go over a little bit with our, she's already got her own eye makeup on, but I'm going to go over this just so that you can kind of see the difference from one eye to the next with a little bit of our eye color. Now, already, if you look at this side of the face as opposed to this side, you can see how much better it looks with the brow. Just cut them close, honey. And again, I'm just going to kind of put a little bit of the Elegant eye color right on our lid. And if you lean in a minute, you'll be able to see close. Good and close, open. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the brown Tenacious in the crease, just to kind of give it some accent. And close. The great thing about these are They are so crease resistant and so smudge proof. I love these things. And I'm just putting this, actually, couldn't close. I'm going to put this right in the crease area and on that outer corner, just to give her a little bit of some interest there. Go ahead and turn this way. Okay, now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you a little bit on, go ahead and I want you to look upward, and I'm going to pull down just a little bit here and use our white pencil just in the waterline, and we'll be going back over it with a darker color underneath. But what I like to do is, nice smudge down here. There we go. What I like to do with the pencil after we do that is also just go in the corners here, and we'll be blending this. And again, you can use a little brush, you can use a Q-tip. But what you'll be able to see, can I close? And open. What you'll be able to see is this area in here looks more fresh and more open. And again, there's the one side and there's the other. So you can kind of see it coming together. And she does have some eye makeup on, so it's not like she came in with nothing. I'm going to put a wee little bit more. Of this right in the water line. And then I'm going to take our propper, turn this way a little bit so I don't block the camera, and then kind of line right under there to kind of bring that out good and close, and a little bit right here. Very good. Okay, now you can see again, if you look at this side and then this side, you'll see the accent that you're getting already. Now, what I'm going to do also is take a little bit of our bronzer.
Don't you lean in and show me the difference in the eyes?
Yeah, go ahead and lean in, close, and open, and you can see the difference there. Very good. All right, now I've got the sunset. And I'm just going to kind of be highlighting some areas that make her look a little bit more sun-kissed. I'm actually going to put that on the other side as well later, but for now I'm just going to do it here. And everybody's hearing about strobing, and I will tell you this, strobing is not for everyone. It is definitely not for people with large pores. If you have large pores, you see all these tutorials saying strobe here, you know, strobe here, here, and here. And here's the problem. If you have large pores and you're putting this on your nose and up in this area, you're going to make them look shinier and bigger, so we don't want to do that. But I do agree, almost everyone looks really good with a little bit of strobing right in this area, right in here. Kind of bringing it down to the cheekbone. And I always like it for this area too. Just coming down on the Cupid's bow right in there, and you can see it starting to come out. So as you can see, just with a wee little bit, and I haven't got it finished yet, but as you can see, if you look at this side, and then we look at this side, you're going to see a big difference already. Just with a little bit of cool technique on the eyes and a little bit of technique on the strobing. Again, I would not put that heavy. If you want to do a little bit of like a strobing that's not quite strobing and highlighting, you could use the Fresh concealer that we have with the Younique, and you could definitely use a little bit of that down, you know, the nose to make it look elongated and up and through this area. The chin doesn't need to be highlighted for everyone. If you have a shorter chin, you can highlight in through here, but if you have a pointier chin or something, you might need to do more angular highlighting, contouring. I can do that at a different time. But that's a little idea there. I'm just going to very quickly put a little bit of our Shy lip stain on her to kind of give a little bit more color. And anybody that's used these know that this stuff is just amazing how it, good and open, good and smudge them together. Very good. It gives a little bit of color that lasts like all through the day. Really, really amazing stuff. And I'm going to just top that off with a little bit of Luxe, because I don't want a really dramatic look on her with her lips. And you can go and smudge that together. And a little bit more. The really cool thing is, too, that when you are doing these techniques and you want, you can see the little highlight in there. And if you want a little bit of an extra glimmer on the lip, you can put a little bit of the Elegant right in the middle of the lips, and that kind of gives it a little bit more of a fuller look. So there again, you can see the difference. Quickie tutorial, nothing out there grand in it or anything, and always finish off with your 3D mascara. Thanks for watching.